Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a card that I made using the new 2018 stamp set Petal Palette. And I think it's a great easel card. It's a different easel than I did before, but I wanted to show you. So let's get going. Hi, welcome to Tedder Bear Stamping. And we're going to take a piece of Flirty Flamingo that's measured at 4 1/4 by 11 and score it in half at the 5 1/2 mark. Then we'll bring in our cutter and place it at the 3/4 of an inch and bring it down to the 6 1/4 and cut from 6 1/4 to 10 1/4. Flip it over and do it the 3/4 again, and then go up from the 10 1/4 to 6 1/4. Then we're going to place it in at the 3/4 and meet those two cut lines, and then flip it around and meet the other two cut lines to make the flap come out the middle. And that ends up being at 4 3/4 for that side. So you're going to set that aside for now, and you have two others that I've cut, and this will be for the sandwiching the window sheet in between. And then you're going to score the front so that it will be the easel part. So you're going to place it to 2 3/4, take your bone folder and score it. And that cuts it right in half, or not cuts it, but scores it, and we can put the other two together on top of it later. We'll come in with some Berry Vanilla, and we're going to stamp our things on it with using the Petal Palette stamp set, and we're going to be using the flowers and the I Just Love You stamp. This is going to be out of the Occasions catalog. I'm so excited. So now we're putting on the embossing buddy and the Versamark and stamping our images, and then we will be putting the silver embossing powder on it. And these will be cut out with the thinlits that I'll be showing you in just a second. Then I'm bringing in my inside, and I'm going to put my flower in there after doing the embossing buddy also, and putting the embossing powder on that too. So they're all ready, and I'll heat them up in just a second. These are the thinlits that go around these images, and it's so cool that they cut out so close and you don't have to do any fussy cutting. Then I have this part right here that has that piece that is just so gorgeous, and I cut it out, and then I'm going to put paper behind it. This is another thinlit that goes around the words, just the 3 or the 6 words on the stamp set. And I cut that out to put my I Just Love You on. And I'm going to emboss that also with the silver embossing. I just love Stampin' Up! That everything can coordinate. So I heated these all up. I cut them out, and I have extras so that I can show you later what I'm going to do with those. There is a reason. So now I'm going to color them, and voila, I colored them. I did find out that I did vellum on the first one, and then I backed it up with the vanilla, and this one I just did on vanilla, and I like the vellum much better. It just makes it look more vibrant and beautiful. So on this one, I cut out 2 of the silver glimmer paper, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that so that I just have a little piece for the 2 ends. And then the other piece I cut, and I already cut out cut off the ends already, and that's just cut in half. So I'm putting the adhesive on, and then we're going to back it with the silver glimmer paper on the 2 ends there. And then those 2 pieces will come in and fit right at the edge right there, where we can just have it back up, and it just fits perfectly. This makes it look like you have 2 different sizes. Now I'm going to put the dimensionals all the way down the middle, so I hold those pieces together. Extra isn't better, and I'm just going to do it right down the middle, and then we'll put it on later. Okay, so this is the piece that I cut, and I didn't want to cut the other one because I wanted the back to be the silver. So I'm just laying a piece of silver and cutting it to fit, and my thing quit on me, so I had to come back on it. But you're just trimming it so that those points match. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm putting ribbon in it. So I'm coming in with my white ribbon that's in the catalog, and I'm going to color it with the Calypso Coral Light because it kind of matches this color. And I'm just coloring it, and you can blow on it if you want to try to get it to dry a little bit so it doesn't make you so messy. Then I go in the very first part of the piece, and then I'm going to skip one hole in the middle and pull it through. You just want to make sure that you keep your ribbon so that the colored part is facing out. Then you skip a hole and come up. Skip a hole and go down. You're just weaving it. And then you're going to skip another hole and come up, and then you're going to go down the last hole. Okay, then you're going to turn it over and put some glue dots on the back. And you just want to make sure that they don't show from the front, so I kind of curl them a little bit and place them on. I did 4 glue dots because that just really helps it to stick onto the silver glimmer. You line it up and then push it on really well. And then I'm going to put adhesive on the back to hold down my strips of the excess ribbon. And then I'm going to put this aside too. Now I'm coming in to do those 2 pieces that I had pre-cut already, and you're going to put adhesive all the way around the 4 edges and come in with your window sheet and lay it on. And this is cut a little smaller, and I cleaned it off on my pants so to make sure it didn't have anything on it. And I placed that on real well. And then I'm going to put adhesive all the way around this one. This makes it to have a much better image, and you don't see the pieces of the window sheet on the other side when we put it all together. It just makes it look so much prettier. So now we're going to put adhesive on that piece that only on the side that's bent, like the bottom half, and line this up so that they line up and you don't see the pieces on the other side. And now it looks good from the front and the back. So we're going to put this on. It kind of looks like jewelry on the side. I love how it sparkles. And I just put adhesive and put it on the side. And I am going to put in my inside. And of course I would normally have this colored, but I didn't do this for this video because I'm going to do that later. Take off your dimensionals, and you want to place it where it will hold it up but not be too top heavy. You just kind of want to push it into place and then push it down, and then it holds. It's so beautiful. I love how it looks. So now I have the piece that I colored, and if I had done it on the vellum, we would be putting it on. But you just place the extra piece onto the back so it has a finished side, and you're just going to put them together, and then just put adhesive on the 2 edges, and then you see it from the other side and it's nice and clean. And you're going to do the same for this piece, and then you're going to hang it down from the top, and it looks so good. Here's the original, which uses the vellum, and it just looks so much better. And I did the silver hearts on the sides, and one I didn't put a backing on with vanilla because I just wanted it to show up with the vellum. Here's 2 other cards that I did using the same set, and that is the dies that cut out the leaves, and the bird with his rhinestone eye. And this one uses just the blends to make it, and I have the thing in the back that stamps it to make it look kind of like baby's breath. It's beautiful. So hopefully my people in my classes will like it next month. Okay, so here is the card finished, and I just love it. I hope you guys love it too, and I will see you next month. This is the silver backing that I have on it just so that it all coordinates together. I love this card. I hope you do too. We'll see you next time. Thanks.